In this video, we'll create a dashboard from scratch rather than modify an existing dashboard. First thing I'm going to do is pick out the data source. This is the last option here that we're going to use. And pick out the data type. We'll do dashboard and contributions. Now, over here are the fields we can choose from. We could expand this and get member information that's related, and then possibly the family name and so on. But we'll use these, we'll drag and drop these on different components on the dashboard. And this will create our charts and data. So let's start by taking this one here with the amount we're going to use as the value. Now we're going to add arguments or series to divide up the information. Let's use contribution date. First we'll put it in as an argument, and we're going to change that. I just want to show you how it works. So now we've got the amount given on each of these dates. Now you could click here and choose different options, different chart styles. What we're going to do is point labels. This will be labels that appear right here. So the content, we'll just use the value. And you see this gives us a dollar amount for each date. You can also change the title by right-clicking, choose Edit Names, and we say Giving by Date Total. See, it's changed over here. Let's add another chart. Let's add a pie chart over here. And on this, again, for values, we're going to use the amount, its value, and then we use the fund name as an argument, or we could use it as a series. The series will give a chart for each one. So in this case, we want to have just the argument. And you can see here we've got a percentage for each of these. And let's go to Design and change the data labels. And this time we'll use the argument and value. This gives us a dollar amount for each fund. So now let's edit this name too. Okay. So now one thing we might want to do, I've done it in some other examples, is to add a filtering mechanism. So let's go home and choose Filter Elements. You can use a Date filter or a Range filter. Let's add a Range filter. And we'll be filtering on the date of the contribution. We need to also use that for an argument. We want this to be day, month, and year instead of the year. Month and year. For the settings, we can add specific periods. And that's what I'll do now. And this allows us to quickly filter the dashboard by choosing dates. We won't really need to use the future dates, the next 30 days or so on. We might for expenses, but really don't want to project that for contributions. And we'll make the last 6 months, let's say last 60 days, we'll make this be the default. Close. So now you see we have our components of the dashboard, the interactive bit here. We can drag the date field over. You double click, it really changes the dates a lot. But now here's the periods we can choose. Let's just say the last 12 months. So another thing we want to do is change the title, because this title is not only going to be shown here, and when you print it, it'll also be used on the list. So let's click here and change the title. And we'll call this Giving instead of Contributions. Some churches might prefer to say tithes. Whatever you want to do, you can name it that way. So now we'll save this and close it. And here it shows up on our list. It comes back here. And again, we can easily change. We have fewer options when we're in view mode instead of design mode. So last 6 months, you see how it changes. And click down here again. Probably won't be anything for the month to date. Last 90 days. Last 60 days. So we have fewer. Let's look at that again. If we said last 90 days, it starts from September and it goes through November. Last 60 days, September to November. Change down here again. Last 12 months. We go back as far as July through November. You can do a custom period, which lets you choose a beginning date and an ending date. Let's just go back to June. Just let's pick the year. How are we doing on the 1st? So that's all there is to it. I just want to show you how to create a new dashboard starting from scratch. Thanks for watching. Come back and I'll have more videos soon.